Hello everyone. We would like to share with you our final project that was completed in the final year of our studies. The group members involved in this project are, from left to right, Peter Janzen, Marck Abdul Massih, Elise Bickel, and Joshua Bogaard. And we are group 05CF and are a part of the Civil Engineering Technology graduating class of 2019. The topic of this video is the effects of a pump truck on a concrete mix design. And throughout this video, we'll be covering site visit and sample collection, lab testing, results and analysis, conclusions and recommendations, and finally, acknowledgements. For the purpose of our testing, we were granted access by our sponsor, CBM, to a job site located in Stittsville, Ontario. On this job site, we tested the concrete before and after it was pumped through a concrete pump truck. For our testing purposes, we split our samples into two separate groups. Group 1 represented the concrete before the pump, and Group 2 represented the concrete after being fed through the pump. We use three separate testing methods to conduct our investigation. These tests were completed once for each sample according to the ASTM standards. First, we conducted a slump test, which measures the consistency and workability of the fresh concrete mix. Following the slump test, we conducted an air entrainment test, which indicated the air content present in the concrete. These tests were also done to confirm that the mix design met the intended design specs. Once these tests were completed, we then took portions from each of the sample groups and cast our concrete cylinders. The cylinders were then stored on site and then retrieved a few days later and brought to the Algonquin College concrete lab. Upon arriving in the lab, all 24 concrete cylinders were removed from their molds, labeled, and then submerged in water to allow them to cure while staying hydrated. The destructive testing was conducted at 7, 14, 28, and 56-day intervals, with 3 cylinders being tested each time. The cylinders were first capped with a sulfur compound to ensure even weight distribution during the test. Each one was then placed in the hydraulic press and loaded until failure. The load at failure was recorded and used to calculate the strength of the concrete. Our results can be seen here in the chart. Note that the specified strength for this mix design was 30 MPa, which was achieved after 28 days. As you can see by the graph, the samples taken before and after the pump were relatively similar in strength, and only started to deviate after 28 days. Depending on the mix design and the pouring conditions, the results may differ for various pours. However, from our testing, we determined that pump trucks generally have a minimal impact on the strength of the concrete tested. We would like to thank the following people for contributing to our project: